American Pickers fans call out Mike Wolfe's fakery. American Pickers fans are calling out Mike Wolfe's fakery. TV show's ace has been reporting the latest updates on Frank Fritz following his stroke on Thursday, July 21. He's still in the hospital as he recovers from his latest health scare. His former friend and co-star Mike Wolfe broke his silence on Instagram. He encouraged fans to pray for his pal. That's the word he used in his Instagram post. Mike wanted to set the record straight on their complicated work relationship, but he knew now wasn't the right time. Now fans are calling him out for faking his feelings and lying to them. Frank Fritz and Mike Wolfe's feud. Frank Fritz and Mike Wolfe's feud go way back. The two appeared together in previous seasons of American Pickers. Over time, they went from friends to enemies. Frank used to be open about his feud with Mike. He claimed that the show favored Mike over him. What's interesting is that Frank is considered the fan favorite. American Pickers fans were upset when the History Channel fired him in July 2021. At the time, he was recovering from grueling back surgery. TV show's ace shared the detailed history of Frank's health problems. Fans thought it was uncalled for when the show fired him while he was down. Frank made good use of his downtime. He turned his life around when he got sober from alcohol. He also lost 65 pounds as a result of his new lifestyle. It was unclear why American Pickers fired Frank. The show quickly replaced him with Mike's brother Robbie, who was probably a safer bet. Mike never shared his thoughts on his feud with Frank. He only took to Instagram to confirm Frank's firing. Since then, Mike took to Instagram to ask fans for support. However, he didn't speak with Frank since his firing. Some fans blame Mike for what happened to Frank. American Pickers fans also called him out for his lies and told him to stop acting fake. Read on to see what they had to say. American Pickers star slammed by Frank Fritz fans. American Pickers fans are not happy with Mike's message on Instagram. They feel that he's telling his side of the story, one that's not true. Frank Fritz fans commented on Mike's recent post on Facebook. Mike needs to stop acting fake. Why the concern now, Mike? You weren't worried before. A little too late, I think. Pretty lame, not real. Mike should be feeling like **** right now for what he did to Frank. Mike, you suck. Where were you the last few years when he needed you? Never even calling him to see how he was after his back operation. No offense, I'm glad Mike said something, but he's being fake. He dumps him like a bad habit, fires him, and now says he cares. As TV show's ace previously reported, Frank was desperate to get back on American Pickers. He last appeared on a March 2020 episode before his back surgery. He admitted in an exclusive interview with The Sun that they haven't spoken since his firing. Even with their feud, Frank would have liked some acknowledgement. For years, American Pickers has been a beloved staple of reality TV, offering viewers a glimpse into the world of antique hunting through the lens of its charismatic hosts, Mike Wolfe and Frank Fritz. Week after week, fans tuned in to see the duo scour barns, attics, and forgotten corners of America in search of hidden treasures. But recently, whispers of discontent have started circulating among the show's fan base. Some longtime viewers are beginning to question whether the show's down-to-earth, gritty vibe has been compromised, and more specifically, whether Mike Wolfe himself has become the center of a growing controversy surrounding the show's authenticity. It all started when fans began noticing certain patterns. As the seasons progressed, the charm of American Pickers seemed to shift away from spontaneous discoveries to a more scripted format. Many avid watchers have pointed out that the rare finds are sometimes too conveniently timed, leading to speculation that not all is as it seems on the show. Some have gone as far as to accuse Wolfe of staging certain pics, choreographing discoveries to make the show more dramatic or impressive than the average barn hunt. For these viewers, what once felt like an unscripted adventure now seems more like a performance. On various social media platforms and fan forums, viewers have started calling out what they believe to be inconsistencies in the show's portrayal of picking. One fan on Reddit posted, "Mike Wolfe was great in the early seasons, but now it just feels like everything's set up. How do you just happen to find such rare stuff every episode? It's starting to feel fake." Other users echoed similar sentiments, pointing to moments where Wolfe and his team appeared to already know what was in a barn before even stepping inside. The controversy deepened when a former guest of the show spoke out in an interview. This individual, who had allowed Mike Wolfe and his team to film on their property, claimed that certain items had been planted by the production crew prior to filming. "I wasn't expecting that," the guest recounted. "I thought they'd just come and go through my stuff, but it felt like they already knew what they wanted to show on camera. It wasn't a spontaneous pick at all." While this claim is unverified, it added fuel to the growing suspicion that American Pickers may not be as authentic as it presents itself to be. Then there's the matter of Frank Fritz's sudden and controversial departure. Fritz, who had been with the show since its inception, was notably absent from more recent seasons, leading to fan outcry and speculation about the reasons behind his exit. Some fans believe that Frank's departure was linked to these behind-the-scenes issues, with theories circulating that Fritz had grown frustrated with the show's increasing lack of authenticity. Whether true or not, the rift between Mike and Frank has only amplified the criticism surrounding the show's integrity. Mike Wolfe, for his part, has maintained his cool in the face of these growing accusations. In interviews and public statements, Wolfe has emphasized the genuine passion that fuels his love for picking and the effort that goes into tracking down these rare finds. He insists that while the show is edited for time and entertainment value, the picks themselves are real. "There's no faking what we do," Wolfe said in a recent interview. "We're out there on the road, putting in the time and effort. What you see on camera is just a snapshot of the work that goes into every pick." But for some fans, this reassurance isn't enough. They point to the increasingly polished nature of the show as evidence that American Pickers has drifted away from its roots. What once felt like an intimate look into the quirky world of antique collecting now feels like a carefully constructed narrative, complete with convenient discoveries and made-for-TV drama. "It's hard to believe anymore," wrote one fan on Twitter. "Mike Wolfe has become more of a TV personality than a picker." Interestingly, this growing skepticism hasn't affected the show's ratings too severely. While there has been a noticeable decline in viewership since Fritz's departure, American Pickers continues to draw a sizable audience. Many viewers are content to overlook the potential embellishments, enjoying the show as entertainment rather than an unfiltered documentary. "I don't care if it's a bit staged," commented another fan online. "I watch it for the cool stuff they find and the stories behind the objects. Whether it's all real or not doesn't bother me."